Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Harden way outside. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key. Pass to Johnson. Now Harden. Edwards inside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Celtics. DeRozan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. The wide open look here for DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Back to Harden. Ayton. McGee with the block. They recover it. Stolen by McGee. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Harden. Now Ayton. From deep. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Pass to Giddey. Outside Edwards. And here is Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. We have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. On the wing, Jackson. DeRozan for three. Kept alive. Pass to Jackson. A second chance effort. Out to Harris. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Here's Giddey. Harden outside. Ayton trying to break free. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Harris, bounce pass. Here's Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Harden. It's stolen by DeRozan. Doncic left side. Outside Jackson. DeRozan in the corner. Here he goes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Harden outside. Launches a three. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Harris outside. Pass to Jackson. Doncic outside. Jackson with the screen. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Clippers substitution.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Howard. Outside Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Jr. at the line for 2.
Hardaway hits them both. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Schroeder. Outside Jackson. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Now Schroeder. To the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's Gallinari missing. And so Green will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 3. Back to Howard. Pass to Kispert. Fires the 3. They get a hand on it. And they recover it. Howard misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Schroeder. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Kispert. Driving inside. He gets it in there. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder looking around. The drive by Smith. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Jackson.
And the Clippers lead by 3.
And that's a good pass by Ish Smith. When he's in there, he does a great job of steering the drink for this offense.
Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Driving in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Gallinari. Takes it off the glass.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Celtics trail by 3. .34 seconds left in the first. Here's Pritchard. Here's Howard. And that one hits back iron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Gallinari. Tries from 16. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Lets it go with a 3. Smith with the defensive effort. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now here's Schroeder. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Reed. Back to Schroeder. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Ball. Ayton trying to break free. Harden outside. Pass to Ball. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers leading by 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
In the corner, Smith with it. No good on the three. Celtics trail by 5. Pass the ball. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Muscala. The three from Harden. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. They get it again. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
And this is why you gotta put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Fans, your Celtics dancers. Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics dancers dance team.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. The three ball. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Screen by Howard. Outside ball. Drives to the hoop. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers in the lead. Doncic outside. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Doncic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
3 points.
Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
You gotta have your stars be unselfish at times. And DeMar DeRozan, he did that on that play.
Back to Green. To the left side wing. Here's Kispert. From outside, off the mark. Now here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Kispert. Out to the wing. The 11-footer. And the rejection by Jackson.
LA ball.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to DeRozan. Jackson with it. Guarded by Green. Pulls it up. And Boston with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Now Harris. Now Doncic. Feeds away. That one wide left.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Here's Kispert after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Giddey. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's DeRozan. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Back to Doncic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Doncic has got 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Celtics trail by 10. Working with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To end the cold streak. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
The assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Harden. Up top, Edwards. He takes it in. Giddey, no good. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And here's Harden after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Unloads from 13. Reed with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Inside. And stolen by Harris. 1:36 left in the second quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. Now Harden. For three. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Gallinari outside. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Here is Harris. Gallinari outside. Here's Reed. No points in the game yet for him. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Ayton. Harden inside the three-point line. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Ayton's got 10.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Gallinari on the wing. Back to Doncic. It's deflected. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the LA Clippers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Smith. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Outside for Jackson. Back to Smith. Down low. Jackson is doubled. Clock is at 3. Nobody near Schroeder. And is on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Smith outside. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Schroeder, he's a handful. Very creative running those pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Giddey. And they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
From the arc. Headshot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Jackson. That one falls. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden scanning the floor. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Smith outside. Pass to Muscala. Right side Jackson. Schroeder outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Schroeder.
And the Clippers lead by 17.
Not one to back down inside. Shooter likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Lonzo Ball.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Left side, Edwards. They get it back. An easy 2 points on the layup. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Neesmith. Schroeder, left side, shoots over ball. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here is Howard, guarded by Reed. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. On deep. The second effort, Howard. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now Smith. He's covered by Ball. Schroeder, right side. And here is Neesmith. Edwards defending. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, Edwards. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Clippers leading by 15. Schroeder outside. Over Harden. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Neesmith. Johnson with it. 5 to shoot. Now Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Doncic has got 24 points.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Rebounded by the Celtics. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Pass to McGee. Here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
Assisted by...
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Celtics passing it around. Back to Harden. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Keon Johnson.
Second team.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
And both free throws good for James Harden. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Another shot. Jackson.
Jaren Jackson
Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Doncic outside. Pass to DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
and at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Harden outside. Launches it. Rebound by the Clippers.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Austin making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. DeAndre Ayton.
Now here's DeRozan.
Cameron Johnson.
8 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by McGee. Fades back. That one a little long. DeRozan with it. Hardaway picks him up. And here's Jackson. On the wing, Johnson. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Again, Los Angeles.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
There's Ball with the 3. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Clippers.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Ball. Boston needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for 3.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The three for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Pass to Ayton. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Johnson surveying the floor. No good on his first attempt of the game.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot off. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Don't go anywhere. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Pritchard. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And here is Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. He can't hit that time. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Smith outside. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by Howard.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Kispert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Gallinari. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
From deep three-point range, Ellaby misses. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Stolen by Kispert. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Reed. Gallinari with it. 5 on the clock. Fade away. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Takes it inside. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And Smith gets double-teamed. Pass to Neesmith. And the Clippers miss again.
Boston.
And Ime Udoka wants a timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Edwards will bring it up for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Harden outside. 14 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Clippers with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Johnson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Count it. Good. Muscala's got his first basket.
Keon Johnson.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Harden with the stuff.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And stolen by Ayton. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Johnson's got the ball. Giddey, no good. Schroeder with the ball. There's a screen. Pass to Muscala. Edwards brings the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Offensive rebound. Gallinari outside. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Johnson. The Celtics on offense. Outside Edwards. Johnson outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Harden. And he drives in. And that one, good. 8 points for James Harden.
Edwards.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Schroeder with the ball. Gallinari in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Harden. Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Muscala. Gallinari right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Muscala. The train. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Harden outside. They get it back.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Schroeder outside to the wing right side. Jackson down low. Over Ayton. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Schroeder right side. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Over Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Great playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
And it's Schroeder missing. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Giddey. Harden outside. From deep. Kept alive by Boston.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Your Celtics answer.
to the court. Come on and get loud. Here.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
.40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson Jr.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Doncic. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess